Okay, guys, welcome to the Dropship Down Under live training. Welcome to the webinar. My name is Clint Parker, co-founder of Dropship Down Under, and we're supported by our moderator, my brother and co-founder, Grant Parker. He's in the background taking care of the technical side of things. So welcome, guys. We're very, very excited to have you on board. We've got a lot of cool stuff we're going to cover today, a lot of interesting training. We've got a whole heap of niches and things we're going to share with you that are super, super duper random. But yeah, thanks for coming on board. We can see more and more of you coming on. It's going to be an excellent webinar. So yeah, we're super pumped to have you on. Thanks for coming and getting involved. We're going to be really lighting it up today. So yeah, thanks again. But look, we're going to be starting in a few minutes, guys. I can see more and more people coming on. And, you know, thanks for coming on board, and we're really looking forward to sharing what we've got for you guys, all the training we've got. We've got our three main secrets that we're going to be showing you guys, three methods that really, you know, make the difference within dropshipping in Australia. That's what everyone's here for. It can be a bit of a struggle here in Oz. We don't have anyone to help us out, so we need to stick together, our fellow Aussies. So yeah, so again, we're really, really pumped to have you on, guys. Really stoked. Thanks for the ones that have already logged in. We're going to be kicking off in a few minutes, and I can see more and more of you starting to roll in. So welcome, guys. Welcome to the webinar. Welcome to the Dropship Down Under webinar. Like I've been saying to the people that have already logged in, we'll be kicking off very, very shortly. And we're going to be covering a whole heap of cool stuff, a lot of interesting training. We're going to be covering basically what works in Australia and what has worked for us. And we're actually going to share with you some really strange niches that have worked for us. So, you know, you're going to want to hang out for that. It's going to blow your mind, actually. I'm really, really looking forward to showing you guys that. But, yeah, again, thanks for coming on board. We're going to be kicking off really, really soon. We'll just give everyone a few more minutes, a few more seconds to come on. We're running on time, so you know we're living the dream here, guys. So yeah, okay, yeah, more. Wow, we're getting more and more coming on. Thanks for that, guys. Thanks for joining the webinar. We'll be kicking off in a few seconds, few minutes. Probably give us another 30 seconds, guys. Thanks for your patience. You know, we're just gonna give everyone a chance to get on board. We've got a lot going on today. It's going to be very exciting. I think you're going to get a lot of value, guys, out of what we're doing today. So, you know, we're really, really looking forward to delivering this webinar, you know, this live training. You're going to get a ton of value out of this, guys. So look, okay, I think, you know, we've given everyone enough chance to come on board, and, you know, they can continue to come on board as we move forward. So, look, guys, welcome to the webinar. We're going to kick off now, and we're really, really excited to have you here, guys. Thanks for coming on board. So with no further ado, why don't we get stuck in and get started into this thing, guys? Eh? Sound all right? All right, let's do this. All right, living the dream, boys and girls. We're living the dream. All right, today, among other things, you're going to learn our weird high-ticket item, right, that we sold to make over 300K in our first year of drop shipping, right? And it's a really, really crazy product that's going to blow your mind, guys, I swear. Like, and basically on the back of that, you're going to learn how you can ethically knock off how we did it without being, you know, computer savvy or a marketing, you know, online marketing superstar. Okay, now if that doesn't make any sense right now, it will as we move forward. It's going to be, it's going to blow your minds, all right? But enough of that for now. Let's just quickly, you know, talk about our goal for Dropship Down Under. Basically, it's to help as many fellow Aussies, you know, start their own dropshipping business as possible, right? We had a lot of family and friends, you know, when we started to see some real success, asking us how to do it, how we did what we did, you know, everything else in between. So, you know, we decided to develop the course, you know, the Dropship Down Under platform and everything like that, to, you know, really help people start their online journeys, if you follow what I'm saying. So basically, our goal is to give you the tools to leave the 9-to-5 grind, sort of behind, and work online from anywhere in the world. A lot of our friends and families, that they were just over the standard 9 to 5 grind. They were over the standard lifestyle, and they really wanted to do what we were doing. And at first, they gave us a lot of stick at first about how, how do you get to do this? You don't go to work anymore. But the truth is, we do go to work, but we got the location freedom, okay? And that was the difference, right? And that was a big difference for all of us. But at the end of the day, even if you have, tried and failed to build an online business before, we're going to show you how to successfully build one in Australia, doing exactly how our proven method. I mean, basically exactly how we do what we do. We're going to show you that today, okay? So basically, now I want you to stay until the end, right? And I'm going to show you the crazy product that helped us make over 300K in sales in our first year of dropshipping, okay? But basically, it's only if you stay until the end, okay? So stick with me, stick with the training, and I'm going to show you exactly the product. I'm going to show it to you. It's going to blow your mind. It's a super weird item. It's a super weird niche, and it'll prove to you that anything is possible, guys. Anything is possible, especially if we can do 300K with this random product. So stay right until the end, right? And we will we'll reveal it if you like. So, and yeah, it's going to be a laugh. Stay until the end, and we'll get that done, right? So basically, okay, now we're going to get stuck in, guys. So basically, the time now is to just turn off your phones, iPads, close all your tabs, close all your social media down. I'm going to give you a heap of my time, so I'd appreciate it if you sort of give me your undivided attention for the next 30 minutes or so to roll through this training. And it's actually a good time to get your pen and paper ready, because we're gonna kick off and we're gonna get started into the training. Okay, so little introduction into Grant and I. We are quite literally, in every sense of the word, serial entrepreneurs. We've been in the traditional sense for most of our careers, and then more recently into the digital space. But we've been working together for 15 plus years. I think it's 17 or 18 years now that we've been working for ourselves, and we basically started our first businesses together. I think it was at 18 or 20 years old, right, with a direct sales and marketing company. And if you can believe it, of all the things that you start with, this is knocking on doors, door to door, selling curbside numbers, guys. Curbside numbers. Now, if you don't know what that is, when next time you drive down the street, look on the side of the road, in front of people's houses in the curb and guttering, and you will see black and white numbers, or they may be green and yellow numbers depending what state you're in. And that's what we did all day, every day. And we've moved on to selling other items and products and all that sort of stuff. But that's how we got our start. We were selling those at $25 a pop, and we're selling hundreds and hundreds a day of those. And it blew up. You know what I mean? That's how we got started at the end of the day. But it's a super random product, a random thing to sell. But again, this just proves that, if you're in business for yourself and you're hungry, you can make anything work, right? And we built that business up to well over 100 employees, and we took it all to the next level. But we did start at a ripe old age of 18 and 20, and we started from nothing and built ourselves up to that. But look, about 4 years ago, we transitioned into the digital marketing space, and we're basically now 100% focused with online business. We don't do anything else. We've built and run and actually sold multiple six-figure dropshipping stores in that time, and obviously we continue to do so. And now we're also moving into helping others do the same, basically. But yeah, we were basically just sick and tired of the traditional business, and we had to find a different way, okay, to get out. And now, to live our lives. We wanted to enjoy our lives a bit more. We wanted to get out of the 9 to 5 grind, or it was actually longer hours for us because we owned our own business. And we had to find a way, where we could be location independent, time independent, and sort of live life on our terms. And the online world did that for us, right? So basically today we live and run our businesses between Australia and Thailand. And we truly live in a location independent lifestyle, okay? we travel where we want, we live where we want. I mean, I'm based in Thailand, Grant's based in Australia, and we fly in between both countries, and we holiday together regularly, basically wherever we want. You know, whether it be Cambodia, Bali, wherever. We hang out in different places, but as long as there's Wi-Fi, we're good to go. Okay, so that was the main thing for us: location independence, time independence. Okay, so now I know a lot of people start online businesses for a lot of different reasons. Okay, and you'll have your own, but most people, I'm sure will agree, you know, sort of kick off for a bit of extra money. Okay, just to pay a few bills, you know, to see if you can add on to your full-time income or hopefully replace it at some point. You know, others sort of, dead set focused on quitting the 9-to-5 rat race, and I get that. You know, I really get that. I mean, who wants to turn up and look at their boss's head, to be fair, and listen and be told what to do? You know, get on the 2-hour bus ride, get on the 2-hour train ride to and from work, crammed into a small space with hundreds of other people doing the same thing. It's brutal. It's soul destroying. And I see why people want an online business and to improve their lifestyle. Okay. You know, the location independence is, you know, the time and location independence just gives you that freedom to, you know, express yourself and do what you need to do in your own time. But look, again, back to location independence. This is the big one for me, and I'm sure a lot of people will feel the same. The money and quitting the rat race is just part of it. Location independence and time independence is what this is all about. Being able to work from basically your laptop anywhere in the world. You know, with I'm not saying you're going to make $1 million tomorrow, but the idea is to try and replace your income and then have that location independence, right? So before, you know, we start the training, let me ask you guys to really think and focus on what that means to you. Okay, just for a second, let's just think what that actually means to you. Okay, so let's quickly just imagine, you know, if some of your bills were covered by your online business, right? It'd be a massive weight off your shoulders. Yeah, you know what I mean? I mean, just an extra $200, $300, $400, $500 a month or even a week, you know, would be a massive weight off your shoulders. You know, it would really help with your day-to-day lifestyle, and you know, it'd make a big difference to your life. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah. So now imagine the day when you can finally sack your boss. Imagine that day. I mean, I remember the time when I sacked myself. Okay. I mean, I was working for myself already, but you have to understand, I was doing 13, 14, 15-day hours every day, 6 days a week. And we were grinding. Sure, we're making okay money, but where was the life? Where was the lifestyle? You know what I mean? Like, money isn't everything at the end of the day. And I remember the day so clearly where I said to Grant, we're done, mate. We've done it. We're out. And, you know, we obviously didn't at that point quite replace our full-time income as entrepreneurs or, you know, business owners, but we had enough to not have to go to work anymore. All our bills were covered by our online business. And, you know, we had a few bucks, you know, in our pocket to go with that. And it was a magical day, you know what I mean? Even though I didn't have a boss to give the bird to, it was still a beautiful day knowing that I was now location and time independent, and I could focus on doing something that I wanted to do. You know, I could take up a few more of my hobbies and focus on an online business where I can do it anywhere in the world. Because my number one goal at the time was basically to, you know, be able to live and work on my own terms, right? So again, we're going into this again. So, you know, now imagine the freedom to live and work wherever you wanted. I mean, that was my number one goal, right? Now just stop and think about that for 1 second. Where would it be for you? Where would it be? Okay. Would it be, you know, would it be in tropical Thailand like me? You know, maybe somewhere else, beautiful Vietnam or Bali, or, you know what I mean, somewhere cheaper than Australia, but you still have that really high, you know, lifestyle and all the rest of it. You know, excellent lifestyle for a little bit cheaper. You can come here and focus on work and do a bit of business and, you know, build your business from somewhere like Thailand. You know, or you're like Grant, happy to work from home. He loves where he's at. He loves his house. He loves the fact that he can be there for his kids. He loves the fact that he can take them to school, pick them up from school. He loves the fact that he can go to every sports carnival. He can go to every, recital, disco. He can help out at school from time to time. He can volunteer and, really engage in his daughter's life. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you who are listening to this right now can relate to that as well. I mean, or maybe you're a little bit more adventurous and you want to do some traveling. Will it be relaxing in South America? Will it be heading off to Europe? I mean, it doesn't matter. What this is all about is delivering choices, right? Everything we're talking about now, having the time, the financial freedom and the time and location freedom is all about choices. At the end of the day, this is what we're talking about here. This is what we're focusing on today. Okay. So let's slow it down a bit and let's get talking about let's get stuck into the training. And I'm really pumped. I'm really excited to teach you everything we're going to be doing today. We've got a lot for you. So, okay, today, what you're going to learn today, among other things, is obviously our weird high-ticket item we sold to make over $300K in our first year of dropshipping. And we're going to show you how you can ethically knock off how we did it, again, without being computer savvy or an online marketing superstar, okay? So we're going to show you our 3 secrets to success, in inverted commas, secrets, methods, ideas, our techniques, I guess you could call them. But okay, let's get stuck into the training, all right, guys? So secret number 1 is niche selection and how you can copy our proven niche selection technique in under 30 minutes. Secret number 2 is how to easily and ethically clone our high converting e-commerce sites and have it up and running for under 50 bucks. Okay? And then lastly, secret number 3, how you can get tons and tons of customers to your online store that are shopping for your products without the guesswork. Okay? Sounds all right? Sounds good, yeah? All right. Well, let's get stuck right in. So again, make sure you got your pen and papers organized. We're going to really get stuck into the training now, guys. So let's do this. Okay. Secret number 1, and this is the biggest one. This is the biggest one and probably the most important one of everything that we talk about. And that's niche selection, high ticket items. Okay. At the end of this, little session here about niche selection, you're going to be able to find and build a list of niche products. They're going to fit the following criteria, and you're going to be able to find niches that are going to be able to really light it up. You're going to profitable niches that you can really make work. All right, but again, we sell high ticket items, right? We don't sell AliExpress rubbish. We don't sell cheap $5 phone cases from China. We don't sell cheap fidget spinners and try and make a few bucks. We sell high ticket, high quality items, right? So this is the difference between us and everybody else, guys. This is the most profitable way to build a successful, ongoing, real business. Okay, real business. I emphasize that because we're not in the business of making quick $2 rips and trying to find fast money. Okay, this is not what we're trying to do here. Okay, so in the niche selection, high ticket items. Step 1, you're going to find a price point which is between $200 and $2,000. Step 2, we usually and we work within the hobby, lifestyle, passion, or sort of homewares based niches, and we'll deep dive into that in a second, why we do that. And step 3, to finding a profitable niche in the high ticket niche items, or high ticket items rather, is to use the Google keyword planner and check that there's 2,000 to 10,000 monthly searches, and I'll tell you why as we move forward. Right. Step 1, we sell only high ticket items, and our price point is usually when we're looking for a niche and products is between $200 and $2,000. And the reason for that is most people are comfortable dropping that amount on their credit card without thinking about it too much. Okay, but again, the reason that right there's the price point that we're always after. Okay. And the reason we do that is it's just as easy to sell one expensive item, right, than it is to sell 100 smaller ones, okay? So if you're selling phone cases at $5 a pop, making a profit of $1, to make $500, you've got to sell 500 of those, okay? But if you sell just one quality, item at say $1,000 at a 30% margin with real wholesale rate, right? Margin of 30%, you're going to be roughly making $600, okay? So you've sold one single item for exactly the same amount of effort and the same amount of profit as it was to try and sell, trying to sell 500 items when all you really needed to do was sell one high-quality item that someone actually wanted, not some gimmick, not some fidget spinner, not some piece of junk from China that's going to break in 2 minutes. You following what I'm saying, guys? Yeah? You following along okay? You kind of get what I'm saying here? Yep. Okay, well, let's continue on. It's a lot less hassle and work for the same payoff, okay? Can you imagine trying to fill all those orders? I know that there's software. I know that there's things that can help you fulfill that and all the rest of it, but it's just a lot of hassle to keep on top of 500 orders. I mean, just to make $500. Imagine in a week, you've got 3,000 or 4,000 orders just to make a few bucks. It's no go. It doesn't, then that's at a decent business. And instead of that, you can sell 5 to 10 of these items a week, and you've got a really, really solid business. Okay. Lastly, it's obviously less returns. If you've got 500 orders out there, 1,000 orders a week out there, how many of those are going to be returns? Even if it's only 5%, guys, you're still looking at 50 plus, returns. Which is a nightmare. You know what I mean? It's so much work. Again, less hassle and work for the same payoff. Okay, less returns. All these factors that if you're selling high quality items, high ticket items, and things that people actually want, right? Less returns, less work. You don't have to sell as many, and you're making just as much money by selling one, if not more. Okay. So do you follow what I'm saying, guys? Does this make sense to you? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what we're talking about. Less hassle, and work for the same payoff, guys. That's why we sell high-ticket items. Okay? Moving forward. Step 2 is we only sell in the lifestyle, hobby, passion, and homeware space. I'll admit sometimes I go into I steer away from this from time to time, but mostly I sell within this niche, okay? And the reason is these products are what people really, really want and are passionate about. Okay, think about a hobby or a niche or a sport that you're really into. I mean, let's think about surfing, for example. Okay, these boards are going for between 600 and up to $1,000, right? They don't care what it's worth. They just want the best surfboard. They want to get out and rip. They want to go surfing. They want to have a good time. They're passionate about it. I'm not saying surfboards are necessarily the ideal thing to sell online, but I am just saying the idea is to find what people are really passionate about, not what they really want, not what they need. People only get things that they need because they need it and they reluctantly buy it. People who are passionate about their hobby, their lifestyle, the new renovation on their house, et cetera, the new outdoor living space, et cetera. You sort of get what I'm saying here, guys. Yeah. You understand what I mean? You want to become the authority within these niches. So people would gravitate towards your website, spend big money and are happy to do so. You're not selling some gimmick, some one, fly-by-night item. What we're doing is building an authority and selling high quality, passionate, passion-based items, okay? Think, if you want to really think about it, think SUPs. People are floating around, living the dream on a Sunday, floating around the lake or out at the beach, just living the dream. Think, RC cars or, helicopters, planes. On the weekend they're chilling out, living the dream. They've done with their work day, and they're having some fun. That's what they're passionate about. These high-powered petrol, RC cars, whatever. You know what I mean? People they're pumped about it. Again, think about pendant lighting. I talked about it briefly just then. But think about when someone's renovating their house, what are they thinking about? They're thinking about high-quality gear. They want their house to look the best that it can be. You know what I mean? They're passionate about this. They're interested in this. It's not a fidget spinner that they're going to spend $20 on or $10 on, you know, and play with it once and throw it away. This is stuff that people want, they're passionate about, and they're happy to pay the money for. Yeah? I know I'm getting fired up, guys, but do you guys get what I'm talking about? This is why I love what I do, because you know, when you're talking to people or you got your customers, they're happy to talk to you, you know. They're fired up because they're interested in what they're purchasing, you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, guys? This is where it's at. This is how you build a successful business in Australia. Okay, so moving forward, I know I'm rambling a bit, but I get fired up. I love this stuff. Okay, so look, step 3, and this is just a really good way to validate your niche. And we use, you know, when we get the Google Keyword Planner up, and you know, whatever your niche is and whatever your, you know, different products is, you can put them in. So you might put SUPs in, or you might put RC cars in, you might put pendant lights in. And as long as there's, you know, between 2,000 and 10,000, you know, searches within the Google Shopping Keyword Planner, you know, there's a good chance that there's enough people actively looking and searching for these kinds of products to validate the niche. Okay, you know, you know that it's that people are out there searching and looking. I mean, anything between 5,000, you basically, you know that you're good to go. I mean, all you need to do is funnel those people towards your website, which we'll cover in a minute. And you know, there's a good chance, a very high chance of success, because there is people interested in that niche and that keyword, and you know, that they're specifically looking for those items. Okay, so look, how long do you think it would take you to come up with a niche list of 10 ideas fitting that criteria? Those 3 steps. How long do you think it would take? You know, would it 2 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes, something like that? Yeah, you agree? But I mean, either way, you know, it wouldn't be long. You know what I mean? Do you think, honestly, guys, do you think you could get that done in 30 minutes, 1 hour? Yeah, without too much problem. Hey, those 3 things. And once you've got those 3 things in the bag, you'll have a very, very good shot. You know, once you build a list of 10, let's say list of 10 or 20 ideas fitting that criteria, you'll have a decent niche list where you can narrow down and select one of them. Right? Does that work for you guys? Yeah, do you see what I'm getting at? Yep. Rightio. Okay. So let's moving forward, guys. Let me just have a quick drink. Stand by. That's better. Yeah, so moving forward into secret number 2, and that's setting up your online store, right? And basically, we're going to show you how to, like I said before, how to easily and ethically clone our high-converting dropshipping sites and have them up and running for less than $50, guys. Okay, so I know that sounds like a bit of a stretch, but stand by and let's work through it. So look, step 1 is to set up a Gmail account. Step 2 is to set up a basic online Shopify store. Okay, so you set up a basic account with Shopify. Step 3 is to set up your domain. So usually we go with a .com.au domain. That's a bit of a tongue twister, but yeah. And step 3 is find and contact local high-quality dropshipping suppliers. Okay, so we're going to cover all that now in this section of the training. So again, make sure you got your pen and papers organised, and let's keep moving forward. Right, so set up you've probably already done this before. I'd be surprised if maybe some of you don't have an email account, but it's pretty straightforward. Just set up a standard Gmail account. It's free. This is basically what it looks like when you go to sign up. You've got your create account. You just fill in your details. You know, it doesn't have to be anything necessarily to do with your store at first. You can just set up a random one, and you can have, you know, set up aliases and things with that kind of thing later. But yeah, it's a pretty straightforward thing. I'm not sure we need to cover too much about this, but first things first, set up your Gmail account so you can move forward. So basically, step number 2 is set up a basic Shopify account with set up a basic account with Shopify. Again, tongue twister. You actually get a 14-day free trial. So as well, when you sign up for with Shopify, and then it's $29 a month. But I mean, to have an amazing slick platform like Shopify, is it's ridiculous. You have to understand Shopify is stunning websites. Do you understand? Compared to the pre-2000 websites that a lot of your competitors are going to have, Shopify just stands out. Like, it just banks. You know what I mean? It's super slick images, super slick add to cart, super slick, flow, customer flow into a purchase. It's easy to navigate. It's easy to add content. But again, I mean, Shopify, in my opinion, there's others out there, is the ultimate platform, and it's the only one that we use, guys. So there's other ones like, I could go into them quickly. Magento, Big Commerce, I think Big Cartel. There's others, but it doesn't really matter. We only focus on Shopify. Their payment gateways are amazing. I could ramble on about Shopify all day, but at the end of the day, all you need to know is Shopify is really easy to use, really easy to upload your products, really easy to connect with all their different apps and everything else, and really easy to funnel your customers straight into that cart, which is obviously our main goal, okay? But the point is, you can get up and running with a basic Shopify account for only $29, okay? So, very, very little outlay for maximum potential to make sales. Next is to think about your domain. GoDaddy is an excellent one, and the one we use. Now you want to start thinking at this point about what your store name is going to be. So whatever, we'll use the surfboards again, I guess. But if you're going to use surfboards, maybe you use slicksurfboards.com.au, whatever. But usually you want to go with the .com.au because it gives you authority in the Aussie market. Not only that, usually you'll need an ABN to get a .com.au, which makes it stand apart and builds a bit of extra trust. Again, for the Aussie market, they know you're an Australian business sort of setup, and they're more likely to go with you based on that trust level of a .com.au. Okay, so do you follow what I'm saying here, guys? Yeah. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. You just log in, do the business, and select your domain. It's only $9.99 usually for a domain. You can add other domains like your .com, .net, .info if you wanted to, just to secure those ones. But your basic .com.au will be $9.99. Now here's the big one, guys, and this is where a lot of people struggle in Australia. Okay, and this is what sets us Dropship Down Under apart from basically everybody else that's out there trying to teach how to dropship around the world, basically. So what we use is we find and sign up local high quality suppliers, right? We only use high quality suppliers, and I'll tell you why. We only sell high quality high ticket items. But we also use high-quality suppliers, meaning direct wholesalers, direct importers, actual distributors for the different brands that you may have. Okay, we only deal with high-quality people. We're only interested in building relationships with high-quality people, because what we're doing here, unlike the fly-by-night AliExpress model, is we're building a real business with real relationships, with real customers. I'm not saying without real customers, but what I'm saying is customers that are engaged in your products, okay? Really high passion products, okay? Moving forward, step 4 is that we're going to find the wholesalers. Now, where do you find them? This is a detailed part of it, but at the end of the day, once you've selected your niche, you find whatever your best brands are to start with, whatever the biggest brands are within the niche you've selected are, and you just, even if they're not in the country, you find out you hit their websites up and you find out exactly, who are the distributors in Australia. So you might hit up their main website, wherever it may be in America, Europe, and you'll hit them up and you'll find out who their main distributors are in Australia, okay? And then you're going to contact them directly and try and get them to drop ship with you. Okay, so do you understand what I'm saying there? Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay, so you want to work directly with the main players. Okay, some of them won't drop ship, some of them will, but the idea is to bring them around to our way of thinking. Okay, so that's you. And there's other ways. Then you hit the Google. Then you hit Google up, and then you might put your niche keyword in, and then and put importers. So then you're going to start Googling for call it surfboards, for example. So you might put in surfboard wholesalers, or you might say surfboard importers Australia. Wholesalers Australia, importers Australia, et cetera, and then you start building your your wholesaler list, and you ring them, you email them, you ring them, and you build a real relationship with these people. Think about it, guys. You're going to be working with them ongoing for a long time, so you really want to give them a call, say hello, and get them to get to know you. Okay, so you're going to contact them. You're going to say, how's it going? You're going to build that rapport. You're going to, try and introduce yourself as best as you can, and your business model and everything like that. Okay, so the next step is, basically securing the account, which means that they've agreed to drop ship for you. They've agreed to work with you. And what happens here is often they will just send you a form out, which is a reseller's account or an account form, so they know what your business is all about and your account details, etc. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. And then the next step, guys, is once you've got that, once you've submitted your form, or they've said yes. Sometimes they don't even require a form. They just say, yeah, we can work together. And then they'll forward you all of their products and their price list and their photos of all their images on their website. Okay. And then you just upload all of those products onto your website. Okay. So once you've found the wholesalers, you've contacted them, you've secured the account, they'll send you a whole heap of images usually, and product descriptions and all that sort of stuff, and then you just upload it, and then you just start uploading it onto your website, right? So obviously you may not know how to do that right now, but we'll get into that. We'll get into that next. But that's basically it, guys. The idea of what we're doing here, and this is why we use and find high quality products and high quality suppliers. At the end of the day, is to build a real business, build rapport with these high quality suppliers. And not only that, everyone's got this idea that China, you're going to, if you're using AliExpress, you're going to get these really good rates. No, you're not. At the end of the day, these rates off AliExpress are inflated dramatically, okay? If you were to buy that same product in bulk from a different supplier, you'd be getting them way, way cheaper, right? By using real high quality distributors, suppliers, real wholesalers in Australia, these people are bringing containers and containers loads of high quality gear into Australia, or they're manufacturing it here, right? And you're getting way better margins. You'll be getting usually between 20 and 60% margins on high ticket items. So you imagine you're selling $1,000 item at a 60% margin, 60% rip. I mean, you're making $600 a pop. You understand what I'm saying? So you're not selling hundreds and hundreds of little items. You're using these high quality suppliers in Australia to make really good margins, okay? Excellent margins. And that's why we use these quality suppliers, right? So you follow me, guys, yeah? I know I get fired up, but stand by. All right, I'm just going to have a quick drink, guys. Stand by. All right. I've got to, I know I get fired up, guys, but, I'm really passionate about this, and I really I just love working with the Aussie suppliers because they're on the same level. We're all in it to make money together. You know what I mean? We're in business to make money together, and it's working with fellow Aussies. I mean, we're supporting the local Aussie community, obviously, and, your friends, family, mates, and, everybody else out there, rather than bringing in this rubbish from China. Anyway, moving forward. The total cost for getting all this up and running, right? Again, I told you it was going to be under $50, yeah? but the total cost was, to get it up and running is only $38.99, under $40. I mean, it's crazy. So, you may have thought at this point it was going to cost a fortune to get the store up and running. However, with all these amazing new platforms and everything, especially Shopify, you can be up and running for less than a meal out, So again, $40 and you've got your platform up and ready. You've uploaded your products and you're good to go. All right. So does that make sense to you guys? I mean, did that blow you out? I mean, did you think it was going to cost more? I mean, at the end of the day, it's only $40 to get your platform up and running, suppliers on, maybe a few bucks for phone calls. But at the end of the day, your platform is up. You've got your website up and you're good to go. So there you go. All right. So next, let's get stuck into my favorite part. This is the most important part, my favorite part, and that's traffic. At the end of the day, if there's no traffic, there is no money, there is no sales, there's nothing. Without people coming to your site, you may as well have not bothered. All right. So this is probably the most important part. So again, stay focused. I've got a lot to share with you here. You're going to love this. This is definitely our secret sauce, and this is hardly anybody out there is using this traffic method that we use here. Okay, so traffic. This is our, the topics covered. Right, is number one. What is Google Shopping? Number two is why we use Google Shopping, and how to set up your Google Shopping account. Okay, so this is super duper important, guys. Okay, so you want to stay focused here. We only use Google Shopping, right? For our, well, not only, I mean, we branch out after, but I mean, this is our go-to for every single store that we use. Okay, so what is Google Shopping? You've probably seen here, you've probably seen before when you've been Googling around around the place that how, you would have seen these images. Okay, so you can see the image here on your screen. Google AdWords is just text. Okay, so you can see here we've typed in yellow baseball bat, right? So which one are you going to choose? Which one do you think would send the most highly targeted traffic to your store? Would it be the one with a bit of text saying baseball bats, blah blah blah, a bit of writing, or is it the one yellow baseball bats with pictures and images and descriptions and prices and the name of the stores underneath? I mean, you've probably seen these in your Google feed before and you've probably clicked on them before. But at the end of the day, which one is more powerful? The one with the really slick image of what they're actually looking for, or the one with a little bit of text saying, yeah, we sell baseball bats, and a whole heap of other stuff, largest selection of baseball bats. Yeah, but have you got a yellow one, And look at these images. They've all got a yellow one, right? So once they click into those, they go into what's called the Google Shopping platform. So they've clicked into that one. Hopefully it's your store. But not only that, when they are in there, there's a whole heap of other yellow ones, including all of yours. You see what I'm saying here, guys? Do you understand what I'm getting at here? Which one's more powerful in your eyes? Is it the text? Is it the text-based ad, or is it the one with the slick images of exactly what they're looking for? Obviously, it's the one with the pictures, guys. It's even got the prices. So if they've got a price range in there. If they've got a price range in their mind, yeah, which one they're going to go with? They're going to go, oh, look, okay, I'm interested in the one under $100. Okay, I want the premium one. Click, click, click. Okay, but then they're in the Google Shopping platform, right? And that's where you want them to be, because that's where you want to be. Okay, so why do we use the Google Shopping platform? Okay, let's get stuck into that. The Google Shopping platform is for advertising your products, right? And for people that they're qualified online buyers, okay? They're actively looking for and in the market for your products that you're selling, okay? Does that make sense to you? You know what I mean? Like they're not just shopping around necessarily, just browsing through, Rebel Sports website. You know what I mean? That that they're looking for the products that you have. That they're exactly looking for what you've got. Look, for example, on this slide here, just for example, you're selling, you've niched right down and you're only selling fishing reels, right? But you've got a section on fly fishing reels. Okay, what are you going to look at these? They got one on it, some text-based ads, here for eBay and some other ones. But look at the top on this is Google Australia here, right here, guys. And at the top is the Google product listing ads. And they've got images of the exact different fly fishing reels. They've got the prices. They've got the different stores. And, they've got ratings. They've got all sorts of so much more information. Do you understand what I'm saying here, guys? You kind of get what I'm getting at. What are you going to go with? The text ad, or are you going to click on one of these beautiful images and you know what I mean? And go to exactly what you're looking for. Okay, again, just say someone's looking for pennant lighting. I mean, they can scroll across and find hundreds of beautiful pictures there. Click on something they like, or you're going to go for the text-based ad. Do you know what I mean? Which one's more powerful in your eyes, guys? Which one is it? Is it the one with the stunning image, the price, the name of the store, or you're going to go with the text-based ad that really doesn't tell you anything? Which one would you go with? I mean, ask yourself which one is more powerful. Right? We know it's almost obvious. It's almost too obvious that they should be going with this. And again, depending on how many people are advertising and things like that, some people, there won't be any text-based ads. And that's beautiful, because if you're in Google Shopping, you get the whole right-hand column. Okay, so look at the mountain board image here. Okay, if you're looking for mountain boards, there's some text here, but which one are you going to click on? The one with images, the product listing ad, the Google Shopping ad. And I probably didn't mention that before, but Google Shopping and product listing ads are basically the same thing, just so you know. So if I say PLAs or Google Shopping, I mean the same thing. But do you understand why we use this, guys? I mean, how powerful is that? And it's an underused, not unknown, but underused technique that these Aussie websites out there aren't using. They're not. You're standing alone a lot of the time when you're really niche down into these high ticket items, these high ticket niche items. Okay. Not only that, right? You know when they click on your ad that they're looking specifically for what you've got. So if they're looking for a mountain bike board, rather a mountain skateboard or whatever we got there, you know when they click on that item, they are a high quality lead. You know that they're in the market because the prices there, the images there, obviously the descriptions there. You know that they're looking for your items. So high quality traffic are coming directly to your website for the stuff that you're selling. They're not necessarily just browsing around. And even if they are, you know that they're a qualified lead. Right? Do you agree with that? Do you understand what I'm saying here, guys? This is the difference between what we're doing and everyone else who's guessing on Facebook ads. All right? Trying to target their market, trying to find what makes sense. You know what keyword they've put in, and it's come up with an image of what you sell. Right? It's a no-brainer, yeah? You understand what I'm getting at, guys? Right. Okay. So I love it. I know I'm getting fired up, but let's continue on, guys. I'm so passionate about this that I want you guys to get what I'm getting at here, guys. Okay, because this can literally change your life. What we're trying to do here, okay, and it's such a little known advertising technique that is so powerful and has been so successful for us. Okay, so now basically how to set up, you're probably wondering, okay, this is all good and well, but how do you set up the Google Shopping and how do you get into the Google Shopping platform? Okay, so once you've set up your Shopify account and it's up and running, you just go to the Shopify App Store and you install the Google Shopping app and basically quite literally start advertising. Now there's a number of different apps. There's the actual Google Shopping one made by Shopify. There's other ones. I actually recommend the SIMP one. But what this does is it basically it goes to your Shopify. It goes into your Shopify store, right? The app itself goes into the Shopify store, grabs all of your products for you, right? So you've got all your products uploaded already onto your Shopify store. Then the app comes in and basically it drags all the products that you have on your store and moves them all across to the Google Shopping platform for you. Okay, it's literally that simple. And then you're live with all these stunning ads in front of targeted, highly converting traffic, ready to go with the products that you're selling, and you know that they're interested in them because they've put that keyword in. Yeah, they've typed in fly fishing reel, they've typed in mountain skateboard, they've typed in, whatever they're looking for, and your images, your products are right there in front of them on the Google Shopping platform. And they're usually ahead of any text-based ads out there anyway, right? Does that make sense to you guys? You get what I'm getting at here? Yeah. Does that sound, more or less easy enough? Yeah. Okay. I know I'm pretty intense here, guys, but I'm really want you to get your head around the whole Google Shopping thing. It's a powerful, powerful platform. It's super underused, and this honestly, this is our secret sauce. As you can see, this is our secret sauce, right? The idea, without any traffic, you don't have anything. And this right here, what we're showing you here, the Google Shopping platform, is where it's at, right? It is where it is at. At the end of the day, if you're not in the Google Shopping platform, you're almost guessing. All right, so that's our secret sauce, and it just sends super high quality traffic, and it's a very, very underused method, basically because not a lot of people know about it. They don't know how to move their products into the Google Shopping platform itself, right? But it's not that hard once you know how to do it, and now you know how to do it, right? So you can take advantage of this this technique and sort of get ahead of the game. A lot of these brick and mortar stores that have got an online, they've got a website and an online store, they're not focusing on digital marketing like we are. And that's how we can get ahead of the game no matter how big they are. All right, we can take anybody on basically by using these little known techniques and, exploiting them while we got the chance, okay? So how does that sound, guys? You understand what I'm getting at with the traffic? It's pretty exciting, yeah? Yeah? Yeah, well, I get pumped up, but anyway. So let me ask you a question, guys. Let me ask you a quick question. So some of you feeling a little bit like this at the moment? this overwhelmed donkey. I know I've pumped you with a whole heap of information. I know that I've pumped you with a lot of information, and I have no clue where Grant got this image from, but it's I understand. I understand. Yeah, we've dropped a lot of information out right now, but look, as you can probably tell, there's a lot more to putting this all together, and it can be complicated. Okay, it can be quite complicated, and I understand that there is more moving parts to this than just what we've spoken about now, right? But look, we've developed something that will help you implement all of this, everything that we've showed you today in the live training, that you can implement all this over the next month or so, okay? So look, I want to ask your permission to show you a great package we've put together, to help you guide you through this maze that is drop shipping, kind of step by step. Yeah, okay. I want to ask your permission. So, are you guys okay with that? Are you okay? If you're okay with that, let me know in the question box. To the side there. Yep, I'm saying yes. Oh, thanks. Yep, really interested, Clint. Yep, okay. Righto, guys. Okay, great. Well, basically, the package we've put together is called the Drop Ship Down Under course, right? And it's specifically designed for the Australian market, okay? It's the only drop shipping course out there that is specifically designed for the Aussie market. There is nothing else out there like it. And that's why we're really, really pumped, to share what we've built and what we've done. Grant and I have put our heart and soul into this. We're giving you everything that we've got, everything that we know, everything that we've learned over the last, 4 years or so, and basically over our lifetime of being in business, okay? What it is, it's a step-by-step training guide, right, that will have you put that we have put together to help you implement everything that you've just seen and a whole heap more, okay? You're going to be able to piece all this together and put it all together and be up and running in no time, okay? So basically, this is what's in the course. Let's just quickly run through what's in the course. Module 1 is business setup. So we cover things like ABN, how to get started as a sole trader, how to get your business up and running in Australia. Really, if you've never had a business before, this will give you a bit of a heads up on how to do it. Okay. Module 2. Now we covered a little bit of this in the training. We covered quite a bit of it. But niche selection, there's other techniques that we use. There's other ways to narrow down a niche. There's other ways to do your research. There's other ways to find high quality niches. Okay, so that's module number 2. Module number 3 is really, really important. We probably didn't cover enough of this in this training as we could. But market research is module number 3, and we show you exactly how to find where your competitors are, show you what they're doing, show them how to advertise, where to advertise. We show you what to do with the niche that you have, and really narrow it down to how to build a really, really successful niche and a successful store to make sure that it's going to work. Will give you a way, way better chance of success. Break down, basically breaking down what the market is doing and whether or not you can fit in and dominate. Okay. Niche 4, and this is a big one for somebody who's sort of a bit overwhelmed, like the donkey back there. A bit overloaded. If you've never built a Shopify store before, you're not quite sure how to do it, Module 4 will literally show you from the ground up how to build your store. So step by step, you will have at the end of Module 4, you will have a Shopify store up and running, stunning website, ready to go, all step by step. So even if you're a complete beginner and you've never even thought of building a website, that's no problem. Module 4 will help you do that step by step with no drama at all. By the end of that module, you'll have a stunning website for your niche that you've selected, and you'll be ready to go. Okay, so module 5 is securing Australian suppliers. Now we covered that a little bit, but there's a whole heap of techniques in there that it can be tricky at times to sign the Aussie suppliers. So what I've done there is I've got scripts, I've got coaching on how to contact them, I've got coaching on basically how to negotiate with them, I've got coaching on there on how to basically lock them in different ways that you can find a way to work with people. Okay, it's all about relationship building, and I go right into that in module 5, and that's securing your suppliers. Because obviously, without your suppliers, there isn't a lot of business going on. So it's a really, really important module, and we deep dive into that section of it. Module 6 is paid traffic. Obviously, this is the Google Shopping. We really deep dive into this. We've got a number of other paid traffic methods as well that we show you, which include influencer marketing. We talk about Gumtree and other methods, Gumtree Australia. We also talk about eBay. We also talk about obviously the Google Shopping, and we show you exactly how to set up your Google Shopping ads step by step. Okay, so if that was all a bit overwhelming earlier on, we show you everything step by step. You have to understand this. What we've got here for the Drop Down Under course is all step by step. Okay, module 7 is free traffic. This is free traffic methods that we use. We use Facebook groups. We use trading posts in Gumtree. We use a whole range of different other blog posts, SEO, all that sort of stuff to drive traffic to our site for free. Right, so even if you don't have a huge advertising budget, you can still get started with this course. Okay, so module number 7 is basic on-site SEO. It just shows you how, if you don't know what SEO is, it means search engine optimization, which is basically just to get your website ready for Google to rank you highly. So the more work you put into your SEO, the more highly you'll rank organically within the Google Shopping, rather Google itself. When people search out your products or your domain name or anything related to that. So next is module 9 is basic email marketing, and I mean this is a really important part of following up and making sure that you're locking in people that have abandoned the cart within your store, or just following up and making sure people are happy and trying to snag extra sales. And this will help you along those lines. Module 9 will help you, it'll add an extra sort of 10 to 20% on your bottom line if you've got some solid email marketing going on, decent campaigns. Module 10 is moving forward. It just covers, mindset, motivation. It also covers, how to build an authority blog and drive more traffic to your site. It's just basically, how you're going to move forward in your business and really dominate, okay? Really dominate. So this is all about building, a real business in Australia. This isn't again, it's not about a fly-by-night business. We're building real businesses that are scalable and saleable. At the end of the day, these things are worth, once you're up and running and you've built a real business and you've got real relationships with your suppliers, you're building something of value. You've built a real business that is, again, scalable and saleable. Okay. All right. So again, the Dropship Down Under course, it's got 10 modules with 40 plus lessons. Okay. So you're going to learn a lot. And usually we sell this to the general public, right? For $997. That's usually to the general public. Well, I'm not going to charge you that today, but look, I'm just going to overload you guys. Look, I'm going to overload you with bonuses as well. Okay. So stick around. Let's do this. Again, the course is usually $997 to the general public, but look, I'm going to overload you with bonuses, guys. And again, Grant, I don't know where you get these photos from, but anyway, yeah. At the end of this, just stick with me, boys, and I'm going to show you exactly. I'm going to load you up with a ton of bonuses as well. All right, so look, we're going to throw in on top of the course. We're going to throw in the 90-day unlimited chat and support, right, for $497. Right now, that is invaluable. I mean, any questions you've got, any issues you've got, you'll be hitting us up directly, me or Grant, and we are there to help you for a full 90 days. So once you get started with the course, any questions you've got, right, anything at all, is hit us up and we're there for you. We want you to succeed. We need you to win. It's in our interest for you to win. Obviously, we want to be surrounded by people who are doing well, right? Also, we're going to throw in the lifetime access to the Dropship Down Under Facebook group. This is probably the most important part of it all. At the end of the day, you want to be part of a community. You want to be a part of like-minded entrepreneurs. You want to be part of people that are doing well. You want to share your struggles, your wins, your goals. Ask your questions, hang out with like-minded people. Because as you probably know, your friends and family from time to time really don't kind of get what you're doing. And even though they may sound supportive and all the rest of it, they don't quite know what you're going through. And that's where this community and the Facebook group and everything like that is so important. You want to be part of what we're trying to do here with like-minded entrepreneurs, like-minded people. Okay. So look, we're going to give you the Dropship Down Under course that's usually $997, right? We're going to give you the 90-day unlimited email support, and we're also going to give you the Facebook access, okay? Facebook group access, right? That is usually just there is a total value of $1,693, right? Just there. But look, again, I told you, remember that photo? I'm going to overload you guys with value. Okay, so look, we're going to throw in also as part of this package the pre-launch site audit, which is usually $99, so rather $199, and that is really important. So before you launch, we're there. We're going to go through your site, Grant and I, and we're going to pick it apart, and we're going to find how you can improve it, what you can do to better optimize it, so that when you launch, it's at the best level it can be. Okay, you kind of you get what I'm getting at here, guys? Yeah, sound right? Yeah. And we're also going to throw in the audio files to the course, so you can listen to it on the go, which is usually $347. Okay, so again, when you're at the gym, when you're on the train, when you're on the bus, when you're driving to work, when you're doing your 9-to-5 grind thing, lunchtime, you can be listening to this stuff, knowing that the more you take in now, the less 9-to-5 BS you're going to have to deal with later. Okay, so that's why we're throwing in those. Okay, so look, again, we're going to give you the dropship down under course, the 90 days unlimited support. We're going to give you the lifetime access to the Facebook group, plus the pre-launch site audit and the audio files to the course, right? All that is usually a total value of $2,239, right? That's what it usually is. Okay, so we'll continue on, but I'm going to again think back to the truck. I'm going to load you guys up. We're still going with bonuses. We're going to throw in a Facebook marketing course, which is usually $199. We're going to throw in Instagram marketing course, which is usually $199. We're also going to throw in a Snapchat marketing course, again, which is usually $199. And we're also going to throw in the mindset ebook, which is really, that will really set you on your way to really going to the next level. But I'll spit it out eventually, guys. But the Facebook marketing course is essential. It'll help you take things forward to reach a younger generation. It's Snapchat and Instagram, very, very powerful platforms, and we're going to throw all of that in this package. So, let's quickly recap what you're going to get. You're going to get the dropship down under course. You're going to get the 90 days free email. You're going to get the lifetime access to the dropship down under Facebook group. You're also going to get the pre-launch site audit, and you're also going to get the audio files, not to mention the Facebook marketing, the Instagram marketing, Snapchat marketing, and the mindset ebook as well, right? Now, look, that is usually a total value of $2,865, all right? Usually, okay? Now, obviously, I'm not going to charge you $2,869, right? But look, let me ask you, just stand by and let me ask you just a couple of questions, okay? Let me ask you a few questions. If all this course did was to give you the tools to earn an extra $500 a week in semi-passive income to help you pay a few bills, right? Would it be worth this amount? Ask yourself that, guys. Would it be worth that amount? Now, if all this course did was give you the tools to see a clear path out of the 9-to-5 grind, would it be worth this amount? Right? So, look, if all this course did was show you how to work location independently from anywhere in the world, would it be worth $2,800 odd? Would it be worth that amount, guys? Yeah? I'm pretty sure the answer is yeah. I think most of you are nodding your head going, yeah. At the end of the day, to be able to work anywhere in the world, make a huge change to your life, I think the answer is a massive yes, yeah? Right? Am I right? Yeah. Okay. Now, look, Grant and I had two choices here. One, we could go as cheap as possible and try and sell as many, of these courses as possible, which really wouldn't incentivize us to stack on the value like we are today. Okay. Or we had, option number two, which requires a slightly higher investment, but, kind of in exchange, we can devote a whole lot more time and resources to help guiding you to success, okay? So do you see what I'm saying there, guys? Do you see what I mean? All right. Now, look, I want to ask you a serious question. And what would one profitable dropshipping store be worth to you? Right? What would it be worth to you? How much money do you think you'd make from just one successful e-commerce store a month? Do you think you'd make 500, 1,000, 5,000 more? All of which is possible. But now, look, imagine if you had one or two, 4, 10, up to 10 stores. This is all possible. There's no limit to how much you can how many you can build, and potentially how much income you can make with a little dedication, especially at first. All you need is that little bit of dedication. It's exciting, yeah. You understand what I'm getting at? This is why I'm so fired up. This is why I'm pumped. It's exciting. Don't you agree, guys? Yeah? Look, just let me ask you how much you would be willing to pay, right, to get just one highly successful store, one highly successful dropshipping store, right? To buy a drop shipping store that's already up and running like this without the drop ship down under course would cost you as much as 20 grand all the way up to 30,000 plus, you know what I mean? Depending on, you know, how successful the store was, right? But just, I'm talking about a plain one. Now let me ask you a different way. If I gave you a drop shipping store, right, that was doing 600 a week right now, or like over 30K a year, would you be willing to pay $2,865 for it? So if it's doing 30 grand a year, would you be willing to pay $2,865 for it? Huh? It kind of changes the perceptive a bit, doesn't it? Yeah, perspective a bit. Yeah, do you agree? It's an investment, not a cost. Do you see what I'm saying? Don't you agree with that? Yeah. It's like an investment into your future. It makes sense. It makes sense. Don't you agree with what I'm saying? You understand? Yeah. All right. So look. So as you can see, it'd be a really good deal at $2,865. I'm sure you'll agree with that. But the course, and look, the course alone will be offered and is offered to the general public at $997. You know, very soon, and you know, actually, I'm sure you can get into that right now. Right, $997 just for the course alone. Okay, but I know this is going to, you know, this has the potential to literally change your life. You know, and we're simply compelled to share our knowledge with fellow Aussies. I mean, we have been ever since, you know, our friends and family asked us to do it, and now we're stoked to be sharing it with you, right? But look, today we're going to be giving you all of this value, everything we listed today, like for only $597. That's it, guys. $597 for all of that value. Like I said with the truck before, we planned on overloading you with bonuses, and now we're overloading you with a ridiculous price here that we've got here on the webinar. So now let me put that in perspective. If we went over to the Dropship Down Under website, you know, and signed up for the course right now, it'd cost you $997 even without all the bonuses we put on, without everything that we stacked on, guys. So right now, basically, you got two choices. Okay, one, do nothing, and don't take a chance on this opportunity, and everything in your life will remain exactly the same, exactly like it is, and which is obviously 100% risk-free, yeah? Or pull the trigger on this small investment, yeah? And, you know, compared to all the value you're going to get in return, and it may just change your life for the better, and, you know, take your first step to living life on your own terms. Which choices are going to go? Which choice are you going to go with, guys? I mean, pull the trigger. We need to make this happen, you know? Look, and in fact, we feel if you can't make money with dropshipping in Australia after starting this course, we don't deserve yours. Okay, do you guys agree with that? Does that sound fair? Right now, we're given 100% money back, 15 day guarantee. So you've literally got nothing to lose. Right? I don't care if it's 1 hour. I don't care if it's 1 day. I don't care if it's 1 week. I don't care if it's full 15 days. Right? If you're not happy, we will refund your money. No questions asked. I don't care how long it's been since you had the course, but obviously we're super confident this isn't going to be the case. But just to guarantee that you've got nothing to lose, we're willing to do that for you. We want you to win. Okay, so look, the real question is it worth gambling just a few minutes of your time to check out? Which, if half of what I've claimed today on this training, it will pay for itself as soon as, your first dropshipping store's live. Okay. Is it worth a few minutes just to check it out, guys? Is it? So again, here's what you're going to get. Let me just show you what you're going to get again, just to recap. You're going to get the Dropship Down Under course. You're going to get the 90 days unlimited support. You're going to get the lifetime access to the Dropship Down Under Facebook group. You're going to get the pre-launch site audit. You're going to get the audio files. You're also going to get the Facebook marketing. You're also going to get the Instagram marketing, Snapchat marketing, and also the business mindset ebook, which again is a total value usually of $2,865, but today it's only, again, $597. All of that's included, guys. I mean, I'm not sure how much more we can stack the value on. We've lit it up and we've given you everything we've got, okay? We're also going to throw in, probably for the first 50 people or so, about one of these bonus T-shirts that we've got, our nice dropship down under T-shirts. You can wear it around with pride and, live the dream. We're also, okay, this is a big one. We're going to give you even more value, okay? Now, this is for the first 50 people that sign up already, and I can see a few people signing up already, so, okay, that's good. For the first people, we're going to double our unlimited email support, which means you're going to have direct access and our undivided attention to Grant and I for a full 180 days, right? Which is going to help fast track your success and your business. And look, at the end of the day, when you're connected, with people that know what they're doing, mentors that are there and willing to help you, it's going to make all the difference. Do you agree with that? Do you understand what I'm saying? For 180 days, I mean, what's that? That's almost the full year, half a year, 6 months almost. We're going to be there with you, helping you, making sure you succeed, motivating you. Any questions you've got, just hit us up. We're available, and we want our initial students to really, really crack on and do well. Okay, look, we're also going to throw in for the first 50 priority access to the dropship down under retreat, which is going to be in a location in Queensland. Obviously, lots of fun in the sun. I can feel some snorkeling coming on. I can feel a boat ride or something along those lines. So, look, priority access to the dropship down under retreat in Queensland. I can see now. Okay, now what I need you to do is take massive action on this right now. I can see a lot of people have already signed up. I think there's only 29 slots out of the first 50. So people are moving on this pretty quickly. But look, I need you to take massive action on this right now. Registration is open. If you haven't already noticed, and I mean, it's lighting up right now. People are saying yes. So yeah, give me a heads up if you're signing up. Say hell yes. Yep. Okay. It's lighting up over there. Okay. Good times. So look, stop listening to me and go ahead and click the sign up button below. Let's get started, guys. We're super fired up to have you on board. We're having a good time here. We're going to be really doing a lot of good things and building real businesses here in Australia. Okay, we're really looking forward to helping the ones that are signed up already. I can see hell yes in the text there. Good stuff, guys. Okay, look, this is what it will look like when you hit up the your sign up page. It's really straightforward. You just put in your details there, obviously your card number, etc., and you'll get direct access to the course. Once you sign up, you'll receive an email to create your account. You'll get access to the Dropship Down Under course. You'll get access to the private Facebook group. You'll get access to all of the bonuses we've spoken about today, and you'll get Grant and I's private email addresses, so you can contact us basically within reason anytime. So, and we're here to help, guys. Again, that's why we're giving you the 180 days support extra. Okay, and that's only for the first 50. There's a lot of people signing up now, so you want to get onto that quick if you want to get that extra support and priority access to the retreat, etc. So yeah, look. So if you're still sitting on the fence and you need that quickly, you want those bonuses, don't you? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, now is the time to take action, and take a fantastic step in the right direction, right? Click the link below, click the sign up button below, and let's get started, guys. Get fired up, all right? Get fired up and take a positive step forward. You've really got nothing to lose. Like I said, all you need to do is have a look and see if it's going to be right for you even. At the end of the day, we got 15 days, guarantee there. So, at the end of the day, you've got nothing to lose. Nothing. Okay, so look, again, what you're going to get in the package is the Dropship Down Under course, the 90 days email support. You're going to also, or 180 days if you move quickly on this. I think there's only 18 spots left now. But you're going to get the 180-day support if you move quickly. You're going to get the lifetime access to the Facebook group. You're going to get the pre-launch site audit. You're also going to get the audio files. You're going to get the Facebook marketing, Instagram marketing, Snapchat marketing, and the Mindset ebook. And again, that's usually a total value, guys, of $2,865. But on this webinar and on this webinar only, you're going to get it for $597. All right, insane deal. Insane deal. All right, now look, if Grant's in the background there, so if you're having any credit card payments or anything like that, just reach out via email, and I think it's on the screen there. Yeah, it's info@dropshipdownunder.com.au. If you've got any questions or queries, now or in the future, just hit us up there, guys. So yeah, if you have any problems with that, just hit Grant up. He's in the background, waiting on any issues that may come our way. But look, let me ask you this: are you all in or are you all out? Right. So if you're anything like me, and I have a feeling that you are, I'm in all the time, right? All the time, all in all the time. Now, let me ask you this: are you all in or all out to take massive action and make things happen, right? You're the same, right? You know what I mean? You're the same. That's why you're on the webinar. Yeah? You agree with that? We're different from other people. They're all out all the time, and they find themselves stuck in this endless rut of life, never willing to take a chance on anything. Never. You know what I mean? They're content to grind it out day in, day out at the 9 to 5, soul-crushing job. I mean, at the end of the day, what kind of life is that? You know what I mean? All out all the time. It doesn't work like that, Now, look, if you've got a job, money replenishes, yeah? You understand what I'm saying there? Meaning you're going to get paid next payday and the payday after that, correct? Yeah? Do you agree with that? So, look, if you take action and take it, if you take action and advantage of this offer, you know that your funds are going to replenish. But unlike consumable goods that you might buy on the weekend or going to the movies or going out to dinner, you now have a new tool, right, that's going to take your life in a direction of your choosing. See what I'm saying here, guys? Do you understand what I mean? So, look, now ask yourself, now or later, right? You're obviously ready to make a change in life. Otherwise, you wouldn't be on the webinar, right? Am I correct? Am I correct in saying that? Yeah? Do it now, right? As we all know, later often never comes. You know what I mean? Like if you don't take action, massive action on something, often later never comes, right? And you'll be thanking your future self in years to come that you got started, that you actually did something, that you moved forward, right? Take the massive and decisive action, and guys, just run with it. Let's make it happen today, guys. Okay, let's do this together. I mean, we are here to support you, right? I believe there's only, I think there's only 7 or 8 left of the 50. Okay, so just so you know, I mean, people are taking massive action, and you can too. Okay, you need to get onto this if you want the extra bonuses. Now, quickly, just to recap on what you're gonna be getting. You're gonna get the Dropship Down Under course, the full course, the 10 modules, the 40+ lessons. You're going to get the 180-day unlimited email support if you act really quickly. There's only a few spots left for that. You're going to get the lifetime access to the Dropship Down Under Facebook group. You're going to get the pre-launch site audit. You're going to get the audio files. You're going to be getting the Facebook marketing, Instagram marketing, Snapchat marketing, and the business mindset ebook, right? And it's all of that. That whole package there is only $597. I'm not sure how we could package it up or bundle it any better. It's an insane deal there. You really need to take action on it now, guys. Look, now I promised you at the end of this, I would show you our crazy items. So thanks for staying to the end. And are you ready for it? Drum roll, please. But look, here it is, guys. Boom. What we used to sell, one of our very first niche stores was selling motorhome covers, if you can believe it. All right, so you might say, "Oh, how's that in the leisure industry or the hobby blah 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 industry?" Well, think about it. People are passionate about going on holidays. They're passionate about their motorhomes. They're passionate about RVing and all the rest of it. At the end of the day, they need to protect it. So you need to think outside the box a little bit. You can see with this this item here, guys, that it's a little bit random, super random. Hashtag Grant's got their hashtag random product, and it really is. But at the end of the day, this product here made us $300,000 in our very first year of drop shipping. And, we went on with it after that, moving forward as well, and expanded into something way bigger as well. But the point is, as you can see, can you imagine what you could do with a better product at the end of the day? If we can make 300K in our first year, what you could do with a better product. Can you think of a better one? I'm sure you've already got a list of 10 in your mind that are better. All right, guys. Well, okay, that's it, guys. You've only got a few minutes to take advantage of this offer. I think there's only a couple left for the first 50 to get all those bonuses, right? So you need to start taking advantage of this right now. We are taking it down, right? And you will not get another chance at this rate, and you'll have to pay full price like everybody else without all these bonuses we're throwing in today. Okay, you will not get another chance to see this. This is a one-time offer on the webinar, and you need to take advantage now. So click the sign up button below and get started, guys. You need to get started on this right now. There's only a couple left if you want to get that 180-day extra support, etc., and the other extra bonuses we threw in there. But look, again, just to recap, you're going to get the Dropship Down Under course, you're going to get the 90 days email support, you're going to get the lifetime access to the Facebook group, you're going to get the pre-launch site audit, you're going to get the audio files, the course audio files, you're going to get the Facebook marketing, Instagram marketing, Snapchat marketing, and the mindset ebook. All of it again for only $5.97. That's such an amazing bargain. Okay, ridiculous bargain there. Look, it's the last chance, guys. You need to click the sign up button right now. We're winding this up now, guys. You need to make this happen today. You need to take advantage of this. If you really want to build an online business here in Australia, we're the only ones that have built a reputable course, a course that shows you how to build a real business. And you need if you want to get these, all of these bonuses and everything else in between, you need to make this happen now, and really get started. Okay. So look, again, I'll just quickly recap on what you're going to get. It's the Dropship Down Under course. You'll be getting the 90-day unlimited support. I think there's a couple of spots left for the 180-day support. You'll also get the lifetime access to the Facebook group. You'll get the pre-launch site audit. You're going to get the course audio files, the Facebook marketing course, the Instagram marketing course, the Snapchat marketing course, and the business mindset ebook. And again, usually, guys, it's $2,865, but today, again, this is a webinar, one-time only special and offer at $5.97. All right. So again, stacked on the value there, right? So look, thanks to everyone who's already got on board. We've got a whole heap of you. I can see everyone give me the hell yeahs, and we're living the dream. It's a really exciting time. We're really looking forward to working with all of you guys. It's we're super pumped, and I'm really looking forward to getting everyone on board. Look, if you have not signed up yet, do so before it's all taken away. Right, we're going to be shutting this down and taking this offer away, and you'll be paying full price like everybody else without all of these bonuses. Okay, so we're going to leave the sign up button live for another 10 minutes, guys. So that you can get yourself organized. If you're still watching and you still haven't signed up yet, you've still got about 10 minutes to get on board. But look, thanks everybody for your time. We've had a great time on this webinar. I hope you've learned a little bit, and I hope you've taken the plunge, and you're going to take control of your life and basically, go all in on this and, build a really highly successful dropshipping business in Australia. And that's about it, guys. I really appreciate your time. I know I've got fired up, but I'm really passionate about this, and I hope you guys are too. All right, guys, with that, have a great day, and I will leave it at that. Cheers.